I'm Clo and today I am doing my IMATS chat and haul. I attended the London IMATS on Saturday last week. Sorry this video is a little bit late, but I've had a lot going on work wise. Now today's video is going to be an overall haul of what I bought, and also I'm going to chip in with some advice for those of you who are going to attend IMATS in the future. Right, let's do this. Now I've made some notes so I don't forget anything, and I've also got a drink, so please excuse me. So I attended with my college as a student makeup artist, which meant that I got this specialist makeup artist badge, and it says EDU on the bottom just here to say that I'm in education, and this allowed me entry and it also allowed me a discount. Now IMATS is £45 for the public to attend one day of the show, and for a student, if you attend with your college sort out like a group student discount sort of thing. Now, I've watched some vlogs online of IMATS, and I have seen a lot of people claiming that they've got 40% off goods whilst at IMATS. Don't think there was that much. Yes, on some stands, dependent on whether you're an industry pro or a student pro, you get extra discount. However, for the general public, it's not really like that. So I don't want people who didn't attend IMATS to feel like they missed out on some great massive discount, because at the end of the day, this show is predominantly for industry professionals. This is my disclaimer before I show you what I've bought. I am a makeup artist. I need these things. I'm not showing off because of the amount of brushes I bought. I am just simply showing you guys, and especially for students who are starting theatrical makeup and makeup courses this coming September. So this is just a little bit of a guide for you guys as to what you may need and what you feel that you might want to invest in for using over your academic year. So you do get a discount at IMATS. It is trade prices, trade special prices, and there are also schemes that you can sign up for, like Bobbi Brown Pro, which allows you discount throughout the years at their counters and stores because you are an industry professional. Now I'm not really going to go too much into that, but I will link the details down below if you are interested in that. As for free stuff, there's been lots of vloggers out there saying that they got tons of free stuff. I got one free thing, and that was from Balsam, which I shall link below, and it's a pack of wipes. Don't attend these events thinking you're going to get free stuff, because that is just not how they work. Just take free gifts as an extra bonus. Right, now I've covered all the sort of heavy stuff. One more note. I did blog about this a few days ago. Check it out, the link's in the down bar, and I did mention about these trade shows, and especially with Beauty UK, which I attended earlier in the year as well. When you go to these shows, there is often live demos and seminars, and there is a lot of body painting going on. No one's naked, no one's running around flashing their bits, but there are cover-ups, and it's male and female models. And when I went to Beauty UK, I was a model from my friend Georgia Round MUA. I'll link her down below as well. And I had to stand in my pants and with nipple stickers on for about 6 hours while she painted me, and 3,000 people went to-ing and fro-ing, and a lot of them laughed, and a lot of them were giggly and made comments, and a lot of people just shoved a camera in my face, and I just don't think it's very polite. And I saw a lot of that at IMATS. Respect the makeup artist and respect the model, and always ask permission to video and photograph the people you want to take photos of. It's polite, and not only that, you won't have any copyright issues at any later point. Remember your manners at these shows. There is a lot of people, there is a lot of pushing and a lot of queuing, so just be respectful. Remember just to keep your cool. Don't completely lose your shit over makeup. Let's just level, people. So like I mentioned earlier, I am needing a lot of brand new professional brushes, and IMATS was the perfect time for me to pick those up at a slightly discounted price, and also have a full view of all of the collections in order to make my final choice. Now I did buy a lot of makeup brushes, and I also bought some roll-up makeup brushes. So I'm just going to really quickly run through with you guys what I bought. And I bought the things that I thought I'm going to need all the time. And then the first stop was indeed Royal. Now, Royal and Lang Nickel I always pronounce that incorrectly. Had a massive selection, and they were right there when you walked through the IMATS doors, and I got a little bit excited. I was with my friend Abby and I was going crazy over these makeup brushes, and these are the ones I picked up from the Pink Essentials range at Pink Essentials range at Royal. So I picked up an angled brow brush, a concealer brush, a large eye shaper, a large eye shaper, a lash brush, a brow and lash comb, a lip brush with a pointed top, a detailed lip with an extra pointed top, and a finishing fan brush. And these were either £1 or £2 each, which was really, really good. And you could get these in a roll-up sleeve, but these were just the few that I wanted from that collection. Still at Royal Stand, I picked up 3 silk brushes, and I picked up a synthetic bent liner. And this was funny because I don't know whether you can see on camera, this has got a little like sort of bend in it to do your flicks. And I picked this up and my friend Abby said, "Oh my god, Chloe, that's broken." No, it's supposed to be like that. This was £2. My detailed liner was £2. And my, which one's this? Oh, this is a thick eyeliner brush, and this was £3. So continuing with the brush theme, I picked up something that I've had my eye on for a really long time. Back in March, April, May time, I can't even remember, when it was Beauty UK, Royal were there again, and they were selling these boxes for £10. Now in here you get a powder brush, a foundation brush, an angled shaper, a smoky eye brush, a brow brush and a lip brush. That's a whole lot of brush, but £10, and this is from their Moda collection, and these packs are available in white, purple, blue, I think there was a gold and there was a black as well. £10 in a roll up in here, amazing. So I picked one of those up. Then I picked one of these little guys up, and this was £9, and this is just perfect for my lifestyle because I can just throw this into the bottom of my handbag and I don't have to worry about it picking up excess dirt or any bits and bobs or staining anything, because everything's just tucked away in this handy little compartment. And of course I have this side pouch here which I can put Q-tips in, and it's just perfect for everyday use. I've got my powder brush, I've got my blusher brush, these are double-ended, so I've got both of my eyeshadows for smoky and shaped. Then I have got all my other brushes that I need. And my final brush purchase was my Royal and Langernickel Love is Hopeful selection. And in here I have a large powder brush, a contour brush, foundation brush, large concealer, stippler, mini flat smudger, small shader, line and smudge, smudger, crease, angled shader and angled brow. That's a whole lot of brushes, and this was available in about 5 different colourways, and basically they had hope, they had envy, they had lust, so it was sort of the 7 deadly sins sort of theme. And it's a lovely little bag. It looks like a clutch bag, and when you open it up it has got these brushes. I bought this as my final thing from IMATS. I'd already bought all my other brushes, and then I just thought this was £25. The brushes are extremely good quality, and I'm not going to get the chance to pick it up anytime soon until the next IMATS. So I bought this, and I went to the till and the guy was like, "You've been here before." I was like, "I'm sorry." But I'm really, really pleased with this, and I think this is going to be my pro standard brush selection. So that's that for brushes, and I did pick up one final thing from Royal. I just call it Royal because I can't do the other word and I don't want to make myself look foolish. And my final thing was my makeup artist brush belt. This was £14 and it's patent black, and they did do it in leather and they did do it in leather look as well. And I preferred the leather look, but I thought about it, and at the end of the day, being a makeup artist, you get a bit messy, things go everywhere, so it's better to have this one, that way I can just wipe things off when it gets stained. Now I finally get to the bit that you've all been waiting for, and that is makeup. And I have to confess, I didn't buy too much makeup at the show. When I was there, I thought about all the things that I couldn't get on the high street. So I wasn't going to buy foundations that I could just pop into MAC and pick up. I wasn't going to buy brushes, say from Bobbi Brown, because I can get those at any point. I went to stands where they're either online, solely online, or they're rare to see in shops. in order to pick up those pieces and feel like I've benefited from the show more, if that makes any sense whatsoever. The first place I went to was Stargazer, and from Stargazer I picked up some glitter fixing gel, which basically is a primer for glitter. It will hold glitter pigment better with this primer, and this was £1, this little guy. Then I picked up 3 eyeliners, which I'm completely in love with, and you will see what I mean about picking things up that you can't get on the high street. I picked up green liner, and then I picked up a gold eyeliner, a sort of neon yellow eyeliner, and these, and these were on the offer of 3 for £5. Then I was having a wander around with some friends, and you'll have seen, if you've watched my IMATS vlog, I went over to Beautiful Brows, and you'll have seen in my vlog that my friend Abby and I had them drawn on, and it was £35 for the powder, which is, I think, personally, very steep for what it is. And because I've already got the great collection brow kit, I didn't feel that I needed the powder, so I just bought the shapers. Now I've used this one, and for 3 shapers it was £10, which I know is a lot of money, but at the end of the day, where else am I going to get them? And you get a natural shaper, a sleek shaper, and then my final shaper was a bold shaper. Now I'm going to do a different video which sort of showcases what these can do, and these are one of those products where once you've got them there's no going back. Now I'm going to come on to something that has been hotly debated about since IMATS London, and that is, was the NYX queue worth it? The NYX queue was an hour-and-a-half long. It made its way all the way through London Olympia, where the event was being held, and it got a lot of people quite angry and upset, and makeup does crazy things to people. There were 2 NYX stands. The first one was a small stand, and that was just their discontinued ranges. So I picked up from there a £3 lip gloss, lip plumper, which was in red in the colour Pulse. I picked up a red nail polish in the colour Fire, which was £1.50, bargain. And then also £1.50 I picked up this nail polish. And my final NYX reduced purchase was this palette, and it's a purple palette in Velvet Rope, which is number 12. And I don't know whether this is still available online. Of course, as ever, I will put everything in the down bar. And that is, that is the palette that I got for £3, which I thought was a decent price for it. I went over to the main NYX queue, and I waited for an hour-and-a-half with some of my friends, and in that time, feet got sore, people got ratty, I got tired, and I also got a little bit hangry. But I think overall there is a benefit to waiting in the queue, because you can't see NYX products online in the way that you can when they're there, when they're tangible, and you can try them on and mess about with them. And I did pick up a fair bit of NYX stuff, and I think I bought more NYX stuff because I was in the line for such a long period of time. I feel if I had stayed in the line and not picked up anything at all, it would have been a waste of my time. But I also had my eye on something from NYX, and it was this NYX Glitterati Glitter Cream Palette. Look at the colours! 21 delicious shades to choose from. So I was very, very pleased about this, because I saw this at Beauty UK and this was a fiver. A fiver! A brow pencil in black brown, which was about £1.50. Or was it £2? I don't know. I forget. Honestly, it was just such a busy day. There was so much just going on. It was crazy. Eyebrow pencil in white pearl. So of course that ties in with my thing of not buying things that I can get elsewhere, because I really want to experiment with different theatrical looks with white. So, this amazing NYX lip colour, lip smacking fun colours, and this is a pink, and then I was on the train home and I turned it over and it's called Chloe. How perfect! It was literally made for me. Then I picked up this NYX 02 in white, which is a lovely white pearly shadow, and this is just going to be lovely for highlighting. Then I picked up a NYX Eye Base in the colour 01, which is just white, and you use this as a primer to apply then colour or cream shadow on top, and this just holds it all and locks it in place. I also picked up the full coverage green concealer. My friend Abby loves this, she raves about it, and it was about £4 and I think this was too. And my final NYX item, I think is a new release from them, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, is the Wonder Pencil. And I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with this, and I'm pretty sure that you use this on your lash line to highlight and brighten your eyes, wake them up. You can also cover freckles with this, and you can also highlight different aspects of your face. So I shall watch this one with interest. So that's it for makeup and brushes, and my final item that I bought from the show, which I shall be using a lot, and in my personal opinion it is better than the actual official merch. It is my Makeup Forever bag. It's massive. I had to buy this whilst I was in the NYX queue, purely and simply for the fact of I couldn't carry everything. They did give us these bags, but obviously I couldn't fit absolutely everything in it. So I ended up buying that bag for £15 and it's very durable. And that, guys, was my IMATS haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more of my mad crazy life antics, and comment in the comments below if you went to IMATS, if you saw me there, and also what you bought and what you liked and disliked about IMATS too, because I'd love to hear your feedback. So I shall link everything I've talked about in the box below, and also my blog post where I wrote about my trip at IMATS. Have a great day. Love you lots.